Hey, welcome back, Crime Think Tank family. I do hope you all are doing wonderful on this Wednesday. I have some more explosive news. Many of us know on Monday, July 1st, there was a historic decision by a divided Supreme Court that determined that a former president can never be prosecuted for actions within the core powers of their office. And then it goes on to say, and at least a presumption of immunity, that there is a broader scope of immunity based on the official actions. Now, that has definitions to it that I'm not going to go into today, but I just wanted to come on and give a quick response to that, to let those of you who did not know, or those of you that are really not concerned, it is very important for us to know what's happening, even though it can be confusing, it can be a lot of division and divisiveness, but it is so still important for all of us to be in the know. So there's some more explosive blockbuster news to go along with this that happened yesterday as a result of that Supreme Court ruling. So now, this decision that the Supreme Court made, which was a 6-3 decision, 6 in favor, which were 6 conservative Supreme Court justices, and then there were 3 that were not in favor of this opinion or decision. And they were of the liberal side. That's neither here nor there. I meant we could talk about that, but I really don't want to get into that. So what this decision did, it did not give any former president, whether it's President Trump, whether it's President Obama, whether it's President Bill Clinton, whoever, it does not give them immunity totally to go ahead and just say, hey, I want to order a drone strike on my foreign enemies, or I want to order a unaliving of a political opponent. No, that's not what this decision did. What it did do, it still says that the 4 charges that former President Trump is allegedly being accused of, which means that he is allegedly being accused of conspiring to overturn the 2020 elections. Now, the prosecutor over that case is, of course, Special Prosecutor Jack Smith. So what this ruling did, it left the door open so that some of the charges that he's being charged with now, because the Supreme Court said we're going to kick this case back down to the lower courts. The lower courts are under the auspices of a Supreme Court, a state Supreme Court Justice Tanya. It's a Tanya Chakatin. I think it's Chakatin's one of those. Is kicked it down to her, back down to her court, so that she can do a fact finding. So there's got to be pretrial hearings. There's going to be hearings. So what we're looking at is that this case is not going to really even be heard until after the 2024 elections. But we have some more explosive news that happened yesterday as a result of this ruling. Remember, President Trump was found guilty of 34 charges in the hush money case that he paid off the former porn star Stormy Daniels, and he was found guilty by a jury of his peers. And Judge Mershon, who was ruling over this case, set a sentencing hearing on July the 11th. Guess what? He had to evade that decision. Why? Because of this ruling. Because it is determined that possibly some of the charges that President Trump was found guilty of, and it was of course, a third-degree felony, which he could receive up to 4 years for that, which, that's, to be determined. But the real issue is he had to evade that sentencing date, and he postponed it to September the 18th, 2024, because they need to determine that if any of those charges fell up under the purview of the core powers of his duty while he was president. So, guys, go ahead and get into the comments. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for new content that I'm going to be sharing. And so as this continues to unfold, hopefully I can come back and give you guys some more information on this. Okay, so take care. Have a great Wednesday.